It's probably one of the most misquoted verses in history. Just probably the most misquoted verse in history. But it's Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goes before what? Destruction, not a fall. That's the misquote. It's been misquoted. I misquoted it way back when. And that's how I realized it's a misquote. Pride goes before destruction. Pride goes before destruction. Friends, pride goes before destruction. Destruction, not a fall. Pride goes before destruction. You ever seen something destroyed? You don't want to go to destruction. Pride goes to destruction. What's the rest of the verse say? And a haughty spirit before a fall. You need to look that up and read that and get that right. If you're prone to misquoting that, and I'm not picking on anybody for misquoting it, it's misquoted all the time. But a haughty spirit, when a person's spirit gets lifted up and they're thinking more highly of themselves than they ought to, when they're thinking they're all that in a bag of chips, when they start to think other people in the body are lesser than them and they're more than them, you start getting a haughty spirit. And it's a spiritual law, like Jackie was talking about in the offering, seed time harvest. But this is the same kind of law. This haughty spirit rides up and fall comes. Now, it doesn't mean you just fall down because you stumbled over something, but it does mean that. And so you want to watch out and just learn how to manifest the fruit of the spirit of self-control. And this is one of the things I shared with the MAP associates in our Mobilizing Around the Planet meeting. One of the first things you got to do when God uses you to do something, and you know it, you got to get all that glory back onto Him. Because every level of success comes with the temptation to pride. Every level of success comes with the temptation of pride. And you think if you start meditating on how good you were and how awesome you are, your soul will get lifted up. And I'm just helping you out here. You fall down. Things start coming apart. Things start tripping up. Things that God was going to do don't get done for you when this haughty spirit rises up. Now, God's good. He forgives you, restores you, and can bless you. But if you let this spirit get up in you, this haughty spirit, after some, whether it's a prayer meeting, whether it's a leadership thing or teaching or whatever, or you had the word of the Lord between your husband and your wife or whatever, and you was right and they wasn't right, and you start meditating on that, I'm helping you out here. You start meditating on that and your soul will be lifted up inside of you. And when you do, this verse is going to activate on your behalf. I would have paid you payments my whole life as a teenager if you'd taught me this. I'd have made you payments. I wouldn't have got deceived by sin, drugs, alcohol, lying, cheating, rebellion. I wouldn't have got deceived by it if I'd have understood this. I could have avoided the whole scenario. But evidently, nobody around had an understanding. They didn't understand that mystery. I'm revealing a mystery. Pride results in deception. And we know the ultimate being of pride, don't we? Satan. He got into that. He crossed over into pride, and what happened to him? No, he didn't fall. He's destroyed.